Let's try an SQL insert. So I'm going to insert a walker. So I'm going to create a query, and I'll need to add in the walker table, and I'll just save this as insert a walker. So I've got that, and I'll go to the SQL view, and I'm going to change all of this. So I'm going to go insert. Now just check the syntax of it. So I've got to say insert into, and then the name of my table. So into walker. And you've probably got used to the convention now that your tables start with capital letters, and then the field names are all lowercase when they start. And it looks like I've got to list the field names, and I can't remember what they are, so let's bring them up on here. I've got walker ID, so my field names all start with a lowercase. I've got walker, let's try walker ID, move that out of the way, forename, cost per hour, location, and contact number, and insert into walker. And we seem to have to, let's just drop this down, and it says here insert into, so we put the table name, list the fields, and then it seems to be that we write values, and in brackets we need to put in the values. So I'm assuming that we should have to do quotes around things unless they're numerical values or things like Boolean yes or no, but we'll try. So we've got walker ID, that was a number, wasn't it? Okay, so I'm not going to use the quotes. Let's do 6161, and we'll make the it doesn't seem to matter if I use single or double quotes. Let's just see what happens. Let's call this person Victor, and then we've got cost per hour. That's a value. Oops, I need to just take out the, sorry, put in a quote. Cost per hour, he charges quite a lot. Let's do £7.85 an hour. And location, let's stick him in Edinburgh because it's quite expensive. And contact number, Edinburgh, so we've got, oh, it's going to be a piece of text because it's got that lead 0, and you don't tend to do calculations on a telephone number. So 0131 444 5555, and close brackets and a semicolon, and fingers crossed. Let's save that. Seems to disappear. And datasheet view, we've got this here. Now, I think, because I tried this earlier, the reason I couldn't insert the walker was because the walker table was open. So I'm going to close the walker table. I think I'll just close the dog table just for good measure. And now let's actually go back to our SQL, and let's have another try at running it. So I'll put run. We're about to append, which means to stick on to the end of one row. Say yes. Oh, I wonder if it's worked. Let's go into walker. So I'll double click on walker, and there he is. So why has he gone into this row here rather than at the end? Well, it's probably because these are sorted on Edinburgh and then Glasgow. And we've got John, Ailey, Victor. Yes, it looks like it's sorted on location.